Billie Eilish is currently one of the youngest and fastest up-and-coming artists. Her songs are climbing the charts at the young age of just 17, and her vision of music is showed in some of the most abstract ways the industry has ever seen, and her music videos give a detailed depiction into her mind. This is the rise of Billie Eilish. Eilish was raised in the beautiful city of Los Angeles. Coming from a family of actors and musicians, she didn't get raised in the traditional United States manner. Her family opted to homeschool her, and by the age of 8, she joined the Los Angeles Children's Chorus, and by the age of 11, began writing and singing her very own songs, following in her footsteps of her brother, Finneas O'Connell, who had already been writing, performing, and producing his own music for his band, the Slighties. By October of 2015, Billie Eilish wrote the song Ocean Eyes and debuted it on her SoundCloud in early 2016. By the end of 2016, Billie Eilish re-released the song Ocean Eyes under Darkroom and Interscope Records. The song was instantly met with positive reviews, with Chris DeVille of Stereogum even saying, "The song is pure pop, a ballad about longing for reconciliation with an ex. I can imagine it becoming a major hit." DeVille was right. After Eilish released a few remixes of Ocean Eyes with the names of Black Bear and Cautious Clay to name a few, her career began to prosper. By 2017, Billie Eilish began to release single after single while simultaneously getting a song to be a part of the soundtrack to the very well-known series 13 Reasons Why. By the summer of 17, Billie announced her debut EP, Don't Smile at Me. This album would end up debuting by the end of the summer, featuring all of her original singles, but would later add And Burn, My Boy, Bitches Broken Hearts, and Lovely. Before we talk about her most recent music, I think it's best to understand the influences that inspire her music. Billie's brother, Finneas, has been her absolute partner in crime throughout her music endeavors. Finneas has often co-wrote a sizable amount of songs for Miss Eilish. Finneas even says that he tries to write a song that I think she'll relate to and enjoy singing and emphasize with the lyrics and make it her own. The way they work together has been an absolute dream for the siblings, since they can relate in the same ways while still having their own views of their idea. Billie, while talking about her experience with working alongside her brother, said, "A lot of the time we go through the same stuff. So it's a mixture of what he's going through and what I'm going through. It's kind of half and half. A lot of them are fictional and a lot of them are not." Within her music, it truly is hard to tell which is real and which is fiction. But within her music, we often see the likeliness of the music she listens to. Eilish grew up on a wide spectrum of music, listening to the Beatles, Green Day, and Avril Lavigne, which I feel we can often see parts of these musicians' styles in her music. In more recent years, Eilish has been listening to hip-hop and R&B. She also enjoys rap music, saying how she hopes to collaborate with rappers such as Tyler the Creator, Drake, and A$AP Rocky in the future. If she were to collaborate with any of these artists, it's hard to say who would truly shine the brightest on a track, since Billie brings a whole new style to her music that would flow beautifully with any of these big names. Another big name to recognize her music talent was Florence and the Machine, a largely known indie rock band from London. They took Billie on the Where's My Mind tour to open for them until April of 2018. Once Billie returned from touring with the indie band, she dropped the song Lovely featuring Khalid, and for Eilish's second time would earn her a spot on season 2 of the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. Continuing to drop singles, Billie released the final song Bitches Broken Hearts to her original 2017 EP Don't Smile at Me. By the end of the year, going into early 2019, Eilish released You Should See Me in a Crown, When the Party's Over, and Bury a Friend. These 3 songs were the first 3 singles, along with Wish You Were Gay, to be featured in her debut studio album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Did We Go?, which would release at the end of March in 2019. The album was meant to give a depiction of what happens when you fall asleep. Billie even went on to tell her fans how the album is mixed with personal experience with night terrors and sleep paralysis, which she struggled with for a rather long amount of time. Regardless of her struggles with her own inner demons, we all at Nexus continue to enjoy the beautiful lyricism that is Billie Eilish. Her abstract ways of showing her struggles, thoughts, and imagination through her lyrics and music videos makes it all a little easier for us to understand our own struggles, and for that, her hopes of being remembered in the industry is slowly becoming a reality as we continue to feel closer with Billie Eilish through her music.